Lauren.
And I'm Katie.
And you're listening to Ropedrop and Parkhop.
Hello.
Hello. I am actually surprised that I'm not a little bit more hoarse today.
Oh. Erin had a fun weekend.
I went to a Jonas Brothers concert last night, which was kind of not even on the radar. I won tickets.
That's fun.
And they were actually really good tickets. We had really great seats. It was a 3-hour set. So the concert started at 7 p.m., didn't end till 11. They had an opening act that lasted like 45 minutes. And then the Jonas Brothers were on for 3 hours with like a 20-minute intermission, which was weird.
Well, if you're singing for 3 hours, you kind of got to have a break for your voice.
That's true. And they had to go change their little outfits and come back out. And I'm well versed in Jonas now. And so Joe Jonas was wearing an I Heart Kevin muscle shirt when he came back out.
Okay.
It was Kevin's birthday. So we all sang to Kevin. We all sang happy birthday to him. He turned 36. If that doesn't make you feel old, I don't know what will.
Well, that sounds young to me.
I know, but the Jonas Brothers are in their 30s.
Yeah.
That's the part that kills me. Anyway, I probably knew 10% of the songs. Not a lot. And
I probably would know 2 songs total, I think.
I got real excited when ones came on that I knew. But
that's fun.
It was really fun. Kenley had fun.
They sort of have a Disney connection, right?
Yes,
Weren't
Camp
they
Rock.
Yeah, they were on the Disney Channel original movies at one point.
So see, this is totally in line with our Disney podcast. And it was actually, it turned out to be really fun because, so I won 2 tickets. So Kenley went with me. And yesterday morning, super randomly, one of her best friends texted her to tell her that one of their family friends had run into Nick downtown. He was, I guess, buying donuts, and she ran into him and took a picture and everything and sent it to Cadence, Kenley's friend Cadence. And when Cadence got it, she was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Kenley's going to this concert tonight. And she told her mom, and her mom's like, wait, we should see if there's any tickets left. And so they went on. And they got to pick their seats, and there were seats right next to us.
No way. That's so fortuitous.
Yes.
I love it.
So they got to come and be with us. And so Kenley got to go to her first concert last night with me, of course, and also one of her besties. And it was super fun.
So fun. Did they have Frankie come out at all?
They did not have Frankie come out at all.
Poor forgotten Frankie.
Okay, so I was also reading about Frankie last night. And he apparently doesn't appreciate being called the bonus Jonas.
I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't appreciate being the bonus Jonas.
He thinks it's rude, I guess. Which is what Kenley kept calling him. She's like, do you know about Frankie? And I was like, the dog? And she's like, no, the bonus Jonas. And I was like, the what? Anyway.
There was some weird reality show that was on. I don't know if it's even still on. It's recent. That was about, like, you're trying to guess which celebrity this person is related to. And he was the host of it.
Oh, okay.
So it was like he's related to somebody famous.
But he's
not actually, right? But they would bring people on that would be like, this person is my cousin. But people had to guess who their celebrity relative was. But
I should find that.
Totally. I don't remember what the name of it was. But
he did not come on. We also had this discussion this morning. Do you know the Jonases well enough to tell me which one's the cutest?
No.
Oh. We had a discussion in the car this morning about like the difference between like cute, hot, and sexy. And there's a different Jonas for each category.
Okay.
Nick is the youngest. The youngest is 30, maybe 31. Anyway, he was in Jumanji.
Okay, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can picture him.
Yes. He's the one that Kenley thinks is hot.
Okay. He did a really good job in Jumanji.
He did a really good job in Jumanji. I do too. And actually, they're cute, and they all have kids, and they're all, although one of them's going through a messy divorce, but we don't need to talk about that.
Aw.
So anyway, they're cute. It was fun.
Good.
And
I always like concerts. I mean, there are very few concerts that I would go to that I probably would walk away being disappointed.
Yeah.
Like I always enjoy people live.
Yes,
more
me
than
too.
I would. I don't listen to a lot of radio music,
Yep.
but
well, and it made me excited too. I don't know if you've been following. This is the week that Asher gets to go to San Francisco for the Queen concert. And I think I've talked about it on here, but he's like Queen's #1 fan. If anyone has any connections,
right.
Like he would die to meet Brian May. But anyway, he's going to San Francisco this week and the concert is Wednesday night. And Kenley and I talked a little bit about that last night because we're familiar with the Jonas Brothers. We know their popular songs, but we don't know like the ones that the big fans were all screaming at the top of their lungs. Right. But Asher knows every single word to every single song that Queen has ever made ever.
Yeah.
And he's going to just have the best time ever.
Is Adam Lambert headlining for them?
Yes.
Yes, cool.
Yep.
Awesome. I would go just for that. And I love Queen too.
Asher
but
doesn't love Adam Lambert.
I do.
He's made his peace with it because he's realized that that's the only way he's ever going to see the other remaining Queen members,
right.
Brian May, Roger Taylor, in concert is if he tolerates Adam Lambert.
Gotcha. I think I like Adam Lambert so much because it is probably the last time that I really, really enjoyed American Idol.
It was a
that
long
season.
time ago. I know.
Since then, it just hasn't been as good. So,
and also,
good
he
memories.
should have won.
Yes.
But also,
the winners, with the exception of Kelly Clarkson, none of the winners.
And Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, you're right.
Are not successful.
Right.
Super success. I mean, maybe we're going to probably get a message and say, what
I'm
about
sure.
so-and-so?
I'm sure.
But I was going to say that too, though.
Yeah.
Had he won, he might not be
right.
singing
He might
for
have
Queen.
been. Yeah, he might have gone on a different path. Who knows?
Yeah. There's a whole Netflix documentary, if you're ever interested in watching it, about how he and Queen came together to sing.
Yeah.
Like how they chose him. It's really great.
Yeah.
And his audition song for American Idol was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Right.
And then they came and sang or performed with him on the finale of the season.
So cool.
When he took runner-up. Anyway, so it's
right.
cool. I'm excited for them. Total tangent, but people love our tangents, I guess. That's what I hear. I listened to our episode last week, the other night when I was falling asleep. We were completely unhinged. Like, I don't even know what the part was that I was listening to. And I was, we were singing The Growing Pains.
Oh, yeah.
It was just all
off
over the
rails.
place. But
It's
that's
fine.
okay.
Yes.
I enjoy it.
That's why we're here.
Yes.
Let's read a review.
Speaking of people loving us, let's read a review. This one is from, SAA0092.
Okay.
SAA0092.
I hope that's not your PIN number.
I hope not, too.
Just kidding.
Sounds like a bad idea. Okay. Dear Disney, 5 stars. Dear Disney, I love this review, by the way.
It's a good one.
Yes. Please pay Aaron and Katie to relocate their families to Anaheim so they can do this full time.
Yes, please.
Yes, please, Disney. This podcast is such a blast. It truly is like hanging out with friends, chatting about Disneyland, tangents and all. Their passion truly comes through, especially when their kids are on. Absolutely the best Disneyland podcast. Thank you so much.
I
we
love
appreciate it.
So good.
And we are full of tangents.
Yes, and we would be happy to relocate.
For sure. And we would be happy if Disney would hire us or buy us.
$550 million would be enough for us to go relocate.
Disney. That's all we need.
Okay. All right, we've got some news to cover today.
We missed one last week. We knew about this last
yes.
week and we forgot to talk about it. So
well,
here
let's start with that.
Run Disney announced a new Disneyland run next September.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
It's a Halloween themed run. That's where my confusion is hitting me.
And it is not Labor Day weekend.
It is the weekend after.
Yes.
So it's September 5th through September 8th. There's going to be kids races. There's going to be yoga. Do you think they'll do it by the castle?
Yes, they do.
Oh, I feel like
they're doing that in January as well.
Are they? Are you doing it?
No, I didn't sign up for it in time. But
And
I didn't. It wasn't a priority.
Oh, I feel like yoga in front of the castle should be a priority.
It would be fun. I wanted to do a race,
when the sun is rising?
Yeah.
A 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, and then there's a 2-race challenge with the 10K and the half marathon, which Heath is doing that in January,
yes,
right?
It's called the Dumbo Double Dare.
The Dumbo Double Dare.
Yes.
I wonder what this one will be called. In the press release, it says it's a ghoulish 2-race. What's the theming going to be? Haunted Mansion?
That would be fun.
I think that'd be amazing.
Or Nightmare Before Christmas. Haunted Mansion would be really fun.
I think it'd be so fun.
So the marathon weekend in Disney World this last weekend, they had some characters from Haunted Mansion out for meet and greets during the race.
I saw those.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe this is my first Run Disney race.
Maybe. Or maybe you just do yoga in front of the castle.
Right.
I feel like you're part of it
But
still.
I kind of want to do the race too and see the characters. Anyway, registration, if you're interested, is going to open on rundisney.com on February 13th. Mm-hmm. So happy Valentine's Day to you.
Get yourself a Valentine's present. All right. Toontown news. The walls are down.
There's always Toontown news.
Yes, it opened, not finished, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked finished, but, well, not really. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opened first, right? While the rest of Toontown wasn't open. Then they opened the rest of Toontown, and then they've slowly been shutting down pieces of it to actually finish it. So the walls are down at Centennial Park, finally. It doesn't officially open until November 10th, I think.
Okay.
Goofy's Play Yard, Centennial Park, all of that will open all at once. But there's some power line, guys.
There is?
Yes. So there's a power line tarp at Goofy's How-To Play Yard. to protect people from the sun, I guess.
Perfect, because it was pretty hot.
Yes, that was
People were complaining a lot about the
Yes.
slides being super hot for kids' little bums.
So Max and Powerline and Goofy will be keeping you protected from the sun
That
over there at
makes me
Goofy's
happy.
How To. I know, we need more Powerline. Those Power Limes, the like taffy treats, have been super popular at Toontown. My kids love them. I think they're
I bring them
super
home
cute.
every trip I go.
Yeah. Palm Breeze Bar quietly opened at the villas at the Disneyland Hotel.
They're quietly opening a bunch of things.
Yeah, so November 2nd it opened. I saw some reviews from it. It's very cute. It's got a cool little retro theme like everything else is going right now. Fun view of the pool, the monorail slide pool, so it's looking out over that.
So where is it? It's at the villas?
Yes.
So it's looking at the back side of it. Because the front side would be Tangaroa Terrace area.
Well, it's facing Tangaroa Terrace.
Right.
So, but
I'm
the
saying
monorail slide.
the back side of the monorail slide.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
Yes. Got some cute Mickey-shaped stuff on the plates. I saw they have beignets. They have lots of different pizzas. They have
beignets? A Mickey-shaped beignet?
No, but the sauces are in Mickey-shaped containers. Like
Dipping
what
cups?
do you call those?
Carafes?
Ramekins?
No, ramekins.
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 Yes. I'm trying to think what else I saw on there. Lots of different kinds of pizzas, some sandwiches. They raved about
priced?
about the same as the lounge at the Disneyland Hotel, I would say.
Okay.
Like $20-ish plates.
Okay.
Lots of shareable stuff, though, like lots of appetizers. And
And what were the raves?
The raves were the chicken sandwich and then a couple of the drinks they raved about. So there's some really fun themed drinks there, too.
We should try that.
Yeah, maybe so.
Hey, speaking of,
Here's the big news this week.
last week we weren't going to hash it out on the podcast. You
Right.
might have heard. Aaron was trying to talk Katie into going to Disneyland. How did that pan out?
We're going. Aaron has never been for official Christmas time. So
Really, it's true.
We're going to go check things out and try some food, and we'll give you a full review.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
I actually got super excited this morning because I was looking at something and I saw someone shared a reel, like getting ready for holiday time. And it was a POV. You're riding the train to check out the Christmas lights, and it was the train going back behind it. And I was like, oh, it's a small world. I forgot that it's all decorated for Christmas. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
It'll be fun. It's a really quick, short trip.
Yes,
We're gonna be
around the
tired.
beginning of December. So
Yeah.
stay tuned for that. We'll give you more details as it gets closer. And yeah, so holiday time officially opens this Friday, today, while you're listening to this.
That's
right?
crazy. Yes.
That's correct.
Man.
It's going to be a busy day.
is
So
gonna
if
be a
you're
busy
planning
day.
on going this Friday, may the force be with you.
I have a friend going this weekend, and she's like, is it going to be busy? I said, yes. Very busy. Hang on to your pants. Let's talk about getting to Disneyland. Alaska Airlines, which we are flying Alaska Airlines.
We are. So we're kind of hoping we get that
We're
plane.
really crossing our fingers. They unveiled a new livery. It's the Mickey's Toontown Express. It's their 8th livery collab with Disney. So cute. Very Mickey's Toontown. Chip and Dale are on it. They kind of have everybody there. And then I was reading that it took 400 hours and 20 days to hand paint.
Wow, that's cool.
It's a lot.
That is a lot. That's a big endeavor.
I know, but
And
it's super cute.
Yep, it's very
So
cartoony.
fingers crossed we get a cute little... I
That
would
would be
love...
fun.
There's 8. So I don't care which one we get, but let's just get one.
Sounds good.
Send one of those planes to Boise, please.
Fingers crossed. I think there's a high probability. I would think. I don't know.
I would think
we'll
so
see.
too. Yeah.
Rumor is that Magic Happens will return officially in February.
It's a good
So
rumor.
I like that rumor. So why can I never remember the name of the parade? Because I hate it so much, I block it out.
The Believe Ellipses in Holiday
that's
Magic.
the fireworks show.
Oh,
I'm
shoot.
talking about the parade.
Oh, Christmas Fantasy.
Christmas Fantasy Parade.
How could you
my
forget
goodness,
that?
I don't know. That will run November 10th through January 7th. Then there will be a break with no parade, and then supposedly Magic Happens is coming back in February.
I
That's
hope
exciting.
so. Magic
wonder-
Happens is amazing.
It is. I hope they bring it back. I wonder if they'll do some little cavalcades in the meantime in that
In between.
that dead zone. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That's what they're
Between
doing
January
now.
and February.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm guessing.
Are they doing them still now, even though
so.
Halloween is over? Because it was a Halloween cavalcade in the interim between Magic Happens and Holiday.
I don't know.
So
I can't keep up.
I bet
think
they
they're
stopped
still
on
doing
October 31st.
Oh, you do? I think
bet
they're
they
still
did.
doing a cavalcade.
Yeah, but I bet not
Not
the Halloween
Halloween,
one.
right.
Yeah. Okay, Disney officially bought the Comcast stake in Hulu. So, which is super confusing to me because I thought when they had their little corporate meeting or their big corporate meeting, whatever, that they were going to move away from the streaming services.
Right.
That was something that was hemorrhaging money. So they were, but they're all in on Hulu now. So.
Which seems weird to me too, because Hulu, I feel like, is one of the last ones people subscribe to. Maybe not.
And I also had heard a rumor that they were dumping ABC. So I don't know.
ABC was a Bob Iger acquisition, wasn't it?
I think so. So interesting that he is looking to get rid of it. I don't know.
And then buy something different.
Right.
Speaking of weird things, explain this to me. We were talking about this at my house, or maybe you can't. I bet you can. You're smart. We were talking about this at my house this weekend because we watched Across the Spider-Verse, which you should totally watch.
Sure.
And we were talking about how Sony made Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. What is do you know the trademark situation there?
I don't specifically know. We actually had this discussion yesterday. Also, because Disney Plus is now streaming the
Tom Holland.
They're
on there now?
They're streaming the Tom Holland versions of Spider-Man and
good.
Tobey Maguire and the Andrew Garfield ones, with the exception of the newest one that has all of them in it. You know,
right.
Have you seen, is it No Way Home?
Yes.
I think that's the latest one, the Doctor Strange collab one.
Yes.
That one is not streaming on Disney Plus yet, but the other ones are. And previously, those had been on Netflix, and so I don't know. Like, I don't really understand.
Which is where into the Across the Spider-Verse is.
Right.
It's on Netflix, and I know Sony. Did Sony produce those?
Yes,
Okay.
they're all Sony produced. So I don't really understand. And then like, there's something with when Disney bought Marvel, they didn't buy the rights to Hulk or the X-Men initially, and then they did eventually get the rights to Hulk and X-Men. It's very complicated.
And I feel like too, there's something different between the parks and the movies.
Right, because they are allowed to have
Spider-Man on the West Coast,
right,
but not on the East Coast.
Because Universal has rights.
Correct.
And Universal also has a Hulk roller coaster.
You know who probably knows all about this? Johnny J over at the DMSW podcast.
Johnny J, we know you're listening.
Reach out to us.
Please write us a couple of long paragraphs about what is going on with the IP.
And if you... He had some dental work done last week, and I asked him, and he wrote me a couple of long paragraphs about his dental work, so I think he can pull this off.
Yes, I do too.
And the DMSW podcast stands for Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars, and so he's kind of an expert on all those things if you enjoy those. If you want to hear someone who knows what they're talking about when it comes to Star Wars.
Not just us guessing.
Go listen to Johnny J. He's awesome. But Johnny J, tell us.
Yes.
Explain the Spider-Man situation to us.
We would love to know what's going on
For
there.
sure.
What else? Oh, McDonald's. Let's talk about the Disney 100 toys at McDonald's.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
They are really
cute. I love
cute.
them very much. I actually got a Happy Meal a couple of days ago just to see what the toys look like in person. One of our friends at the travel agency is super into collecting that kind of stuff, and she posted.
Are we talking about Betsy?
No, Margie.
Oh, okay.
She posted the other day that she's looking to collect I think there's 62 of them total.
Okay.
62 individuals. So they come in packs of 2 in your Happy Meal.
Oh.
You can also ask to buy them separately.
Just buy them alone.
And it's $2 per box, so $2 per set.
Okay.
And here's a little tip for you if you're looking to collect them. On the bottom of the box, there's a little number that designates what series it is. So if you get a nice McDonald's employee that will look at the bottom of the box for you, you can figure out if it's one that you have already or not.
Oh, that's nice.
And see what they have. Apparently, they only have like boxes 1 through 9 currently.
Right.
And then they'll release them as they go.
Cycle through them.
Yeah. So
that's kind of fun.
if that's something
what
you're
did you
into,
get?
I got a cute little Maribel and Mike Wazowski, I think.
Oh,
they're really cute. They're cute little.
Oh, maybe I need to go
things.
get a Happy Meal.
I think so.
Adventureland Treehouse. We talked about it last week. It's opening up on November 10th. Disney Parks on YouTube released an entire walkthrough this weekend of the Adventureland Treehouse. I love it.
It's beautiful.
It's a huge improvement over Tarzan.
It was maybe worth the wait.
Maybe.
We don't know yet. But guess what? We're going to go check it out.
We are going to go check it out. The water feature.
It's beautiful.
I love that they're going to have some water flowing movement
And the sound, yes.
in Adventureland.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's going to add totally to the atmosphere, especially when you're go to the bathroom before you go get in line for Indy. Otherwise, you're going to stand there and hear the water flowing and you're going to have to go to the bathroom so bad. But I love it so much.
It's so cute. And I saw they were doing some testing of some ostrich animatronic. Did you see that? So there might be some cute animatronics in there.
Did you watch the whole walkthrough that they just released this weekend?
Yeah.
Was that testing? I felt like that was it.
No, I thought they said they were just testing it, but I don't know.
Oh, in the walkthrough that they had, that it's just like music in the background. It looks like it's part
like
of
working
it.
and going
yeah,
well.
and he
Well,
just
maybe
pops his little head up and he bobs around a little bit and then he pops his head back down.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
So it opens Friday the 10th, and so maybe they were just testing it in anticipation for opening.
Maybe.
This Friday.
It looks like it's totally part of it.
Oh,
I think it
love
looks so cute. I love it so much.
I love all of it too.
I'm so excited.
The announcers. This is sad news. I don't like this.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, the announcers that have been welcoming you to Disneyland and California. Did they do California Adventure too, or just?
I think
Disneyland?
so. I think it's husband and wife.
Yeah,
and
they're
she
husband and wife.
She does Disneyland or DCA. He does Disneyland.
So his name is Bill Rogers. Her name is Camille Dixon. He's been doing it for 32 years. She's been doing it for 11 years. But they announced that they are leaving, so they will no longer be in charge of the announcements due to casting changes. I don't know what that means. It was in quotes. Casting changes. So it sounds iffy.
I read that Disney chose not to renew their contract.
Got it.
Why?
I don't know. There must have been some kind of dispute.
Or financial gain is my other thought. Is maybe they were too expensive at this point and they can find somebody. We'll do it, Disney.
Yeah, bring us in.
I mean, we're really sad to see those guys go, but sign us up. That's not what I mean.
Silver lining. Aaron and Katie will come in and take over. We'll do it.
Disney, listen to these voices.
We have podcast voices because we've been doing this for 2+ years now.
And we don't get weirded out by listening to our voices anymore. What do they say now? They changed it.
Yeah, it was ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. No, I don't remember now.
Is it like children of all ages?
Something like that. I don't know.
I don't know either, but we can handle it.
Yes.
Welcome to Disneyland. Listen to that. Did you hear that?
So apparently Aaron's taking Disneyland and I will take California Adventure.
Welcome to Disney California Adventure. I could do that one too.
Okay. Aaron is going to take both of them. Okay, so Asha, is that how you pronounce her name?
Sure.
Asha, we don't know yet. From Wish, the new movie that's coming out Thanksgiving weekend, is going to be doing a meet and greet. November 22nd is when she starts. It just says at the Disneyland Resort. So I would guess
DCA?
Maybe because you know how they had the new Ariel meet over by Small World, which was kind of interesting. Yeah. Maybe over in that direction. I don't know.
When
see.
Does Wish come out?
November Thanksgiving weekend. So that week.
Okay.
Probably that Thursday.
That seems real premature. I mean, fine, whatever. But
yeah.
Let's introduce this brand new character that nobody's familiar with.
It'll be right as the movie comes out.
Yeah, but people are at Disneyland. They're not in the movies.
That
just seems premature to me.
I don't know.
I don't make the calls. I'm barely just getting hired to be the announcer.
The movie looks cute. I'm excited to see it. I am too. There's so many good movies coming up.
Yeah, I agree.
And none right now. We were going to go to a movie this weekend. There was like nothing to see. Reach out to me if you have a good movie you've seen lately. Behind the Attraction has a new season on Disney Plus. Have you watched any of them yet?
No, I need to.
We watched the Pirates one, which is the first one from season 2 yesterday. It was good.
Was it?
Yeah, pretty fun.
Okay, I will watch it. We had someone reach out to us on Instagram that they were telling us about how they had gone to Disneyland for the evening, and they just got a Dole Whip, and they just did like 5 different things, and then they went home and watched Behind the Attraction, and it was like the exact same 5 things that they had just done.
Yeah.
They were super excited about it.
That's really cool.
It is really cool. Speaking of people reaching out to us on Instagram, we also had somebody who reached out to us about the Believe ellipses in Holiday Magic. Like what happens when they don't have fireworks.
Because we were wondering about this. Yeah.
Yeah. So they have apparently a projection show that they do on Main Street and on the castle, and they snow.
Yes.
And she said they snow quite a bit more than what they normally do during the show.
Right. So it sounded to me like it's a coda. What would you call it? At the end of the fireworks show, they have this every night, even when the fireworks go.
Like a kiss goodnight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. That happens. And I remember this from watching the fireworks show. But apparently when they don't do fireworks, they just play that little end spot with the projections, the snow, the really pretty music. It's like sparkly and beautiful.
So it doesn't sound terrible. It sounds better than Mickey's Mix Magic.
I think so too. Which Mickey's Mix Magic is going right now. And I saw a little clip from that.
Cute.
And it made me a little nostalgic because I actually really like that. And I miss,
do too.
They don't do that to open the parks anymore, the Mickey's Mix Magic.
They don't?
That song.
They don't?
They didn't while we were there this last time.
What did they do?
I don't remember. I feel like it was
because they did it when we were there in September.
Interesting. I'm wondering. Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
Somebody reach out to us that's been recently.
And tell us.
Yeah. Because I know I was getting ready to like jam out to it.
And it didn't happen.
It did not happen.
We also asked on our Instagram this week about what everyone else's favorite Pixar shorts were after we discussed ours. And we had one person who said Bao was their favorite. We also had several people who said Bao is weird.
Was he being contrarian, or do you think he really likes Bao?
He probably really likes Bao, which is fine. It's it's well done. It's just weird. I like weird things too, though, Tom. Yeah. It's okay.
Not to out anybody. All right, I think that's it for news. Do we have any closures coming up?
No, nothing's changed.
Yeah, everything is opening up November 10th, right?
No, still through the calendar, which goes into December now. We still have Astro Orbiter and Mark Twain down. Mark Twain's down.
That's okay.
I know. We'll be fine.
We could ride the pirate ship.
Ooh, the sailing ship Columbia. I've never ridden it.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
You just got to get ready to plug your ears when the cannon goes off.
Okay.
All right. I think that's it. So
stay tuned. We're going to talk about the holidays at Disneyland.
Want to make a podcast? Spotify for Podcasters lets you record, distribute, and earn money from your podcast for free.
With Spotify for Podcasters, you're able to record and edit your podcast episodes from your phone or computer, or you can be like us and find a recording studio and easily upload your audio to Spotify for Podcasters.
Distribute your podcast to platforms like Apple and Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course, Spotify.
Video content is also available, and if you want to connect with your listeners, question and answer and polls are available for you to reach that next level.
You're also able to earn money with ads and podcast subscriptions, all free.
And the best part of all of this is there's no catch. So if you want to start a podcast, go to www.spotify.com/podcasters or download the Spotify for Podcasters app and get started today.
Maruchan superfans are everywhere. From the busy moms who want to deliver maximum flavor in a flash to dorm room diners who want to put some slurp in their step. There are a ton of copycats you could use. But if you want to bless your bowl, there's only one true Maruchan. Whether you choose instant lunch, ramen bowls, yakisoba, or restaurant quality gold, Maruchan is the only ramen worth obsessing over. Smiles for all. Maruchan. See what all the ramen hype is about at maruchan.com.
Mouse World Travel is an authorized Disney vacation planner specializing in vacation destinations all over the world. From frequent theme park getaways to annual family cruises to once-in-a-lifetime epic worldwide adventures, we can help you make those dreams a reality. At Mouse World Travel, we focus on quality vacations to provide guests with the most optimal experience. Our agents treat each trip as if it were their own, which means a special, personalized vacation just for you. Our agents provide concierge-level service during the vacation planning process, including offering recommendations to fit your family's needs, such as help choosing hotel or dining locations, suggesting add-ons or extras that we think your family might enjoy, offering tips and tricks to make the most out of your vacation, and answering questions to help you plan efficiently. Some of our more popular vacation destinations include cruise lines such as Norwegian and Royal Caribbean, all-inclusive destinations such as Sandals and Beaches, Universal Parks and Resorts, and of course the various Disney destinations, which include the theme parks, Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney, and Alani. There's something for everyone, and no matter what type of vacation you're looking for, an expert agent at Mouse World Travel will help you get there.
Max, the one to watch. For epic original series, blockbuster movies.
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Ken!
Plus,
We have breaking news.
24/7 live streaming news with CNN Max. And live sports with hundreds of games from the NBA, MLB, NHL, NCAA Men's March Madness, and U.S. National Soccer. All included for a limited time with Bleacher Report Sports add-on. After the promo period, add Bleacher Report Sports starting at $9.99 a month. Not all titles currently available.
Hello, it's menu reading time.
Welcome to the annual reading of the menu.
Delicious dish style.
So today we have a cranberry parfait.
Layered like a trifle.
That sounds delicious. At least we laugh at ourselves.
I know. Sorry, guys. All right. Guess what, though? It is officially holiday time. If you're listening to this on Friday when it drops, it's today, friends. Like, you can get all of this starting today. Well, most of it. Some of it, like, kind of sporadically releases throughout the season. But
hold on a second.
What?
We didn't talk about this during the news portion, but you apparently have access to this. I couldn't find it the other day. Do we have candy cane dates?
yes, we do. Let's talk about candy cane dates.
Let's talk about candy canes really quick.
Let me pull them up.
I know this probably should have gone in the news, but since we're talking about snacks and treats, this was, I think, what sealed the deal for Katie.
I was like, hey, is that a candy cane day?
It sure is.
Sure enough, it's opening candy cane day.
And no, that's not actually what happened. It was, we were chit-chatting about like what flights were available, what we were looking at, and then all of a sudden I get a text message in all caps that said, wait a second, is that a candy cane day? And sure enough, it is a candy cane day.
Meant to be. Okay. So, and we probably should do another whole episode on like stuff to do.
Right.
Holiday time. I feel like we did that last year.
Disney Holiday 101.
Right. So that'll come with more details on candy canes, but let's give you candy cane dates. For those of you that know all about the candy canes, here are the dates that you can expect them this year. So they alternate between the parks, Candy Palace at Disneyland and Trolley Treats at California Adventure. So Candy Palace has got December 4th, 6th, 11th, 13th, 18th, 20th, and 24th. And then at Trolley Treats, it will be December 5th, 7th, 12th, 14th, 19th, 21st, and 25th. So exciting.
It's exciting.
Candy canes are cool.
Tell me, I've never gotten one. So this is exciting for me.
It's the first time for everything, right? Gosh. And guess what, guys? We're going to be there the evening of the Candlelight Processional as well, which is a first for both of us. So
do we know anybody who can help us with this? No, really. I know that they only, like, the big, cool people are the ones who get the seats.
Right.
But
we're not that big yet.
We're not that big or that cool. We're going to try really hard to catch it, though.
Yeah, I think we can at least be in the peripheral while it happens, right?
Yes.
And we'll be able to get some footage maybe of what it looks like.
Who's the celebrity going to be this year?
I don't know. It's interesting because Disney World does it a little bit differently. They have like multiple nights and multiple celebrities. Disneyland does it twice, and it's the same celebrity both times.
And they don't announce until like the 11th hour.
Right.
Who could it be? Let's think about this for just a minute. Like, who's a big Disney name this year?
You know, we should look. We really need to do a whole episode on
we do
holiday time, but we should look at who the past ones have been for the last however many years they've been doing it.
Was it last year? Was it the guy from...
I thought it was like Angela Bassett or somebody last year.
Oh, maybe it was. It was the guy from This Is Us.
Yeah.
Sterling K. Brown.
Yes.
He did it recently. I know Chris Pratt did it a couple of years ago.
Neil Patrick Harris is a good standby.
Neil Patrick Harris has a couple nights in Epcot
he does,
this year.
Yep.
He usually does, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like every year.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. This year, Halle Bailey.
Oh, that would be a fun one. Does she have a good narrating voice?
Well, I don't know, but she was the Ariel of the moment. I'm trying to think. Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson would be a good one.
I feel like, has he done it before?
I don't know.
It sounds familiar. Hang on. I'm looking again. We should do this on
Tom
a whole other
Hiddleston.
episode. That would be a good one. Oh, he's got a beautiful voice.
And he's
beautiful accent.
And a beautiful face.
Yes.
And he dances really nicely.
Yeah. Chris.
I feel like, though, that you don't dance when you're reading the Nativity.
Right. Maybe not. I don't know. Will he wear his horns?
Maybe.
Any of the Chris's would be good.
Any of the Chris's would be
Pratt,
good.
Chris Evans, Chris
Pine.
Chris Pine, Chris Thor. Chris Thor.
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh my gosh.
Who else?
They've got Brendan Fraser doing it at Walt Disney World. He'd be a good one.
Oh yeah, he would be a good one.
Eva Longoria, Joey McIntyre.
Oh. Justin Timberlake.
Simu Liu.
NSYNC is having a moment. So
Yeah.
maybe we could get Justin Timberlake.
Ooh, can you imagine?
I would die. Like die.
A Jonas brother? Frankie? Come on, Frankie. Bring him. Oh, too funny. I can't find a historical list, but maybe we'll do that on another episode.
We should.
Okay. But we're here to talk about food.
Yes, mostly
not
food.
People or activities. We're going to talk about food.
We're going to read a menu.
Okay. Do you have any favorites that were standouts to you that we could start with?
Okay. Yes. And we're actually going to start with main menus. We're not going to start with Festival of Holidays. We will talk about that shortly. The Festival of Holidays will be happening at DCA.
But this is stuff that's resort-wide.
This is stuff that is resort-wide.
Mm-hmm. And like I said before, almost everything is available November 10th through, it looks like January 7th /9th.
Okay.
Like there are some things that go to the 9th and some things that go through the 7th.
So my first thing that stood out to me at the Hungry Bear restaurant, I don't ever get funnel cakes because I'm pretty picky about my funnel cakes. And this one sounds really good.
They're always really sweet. It's a
Teddy
lot.
Beara. What is that? Teddy Barra? Teddy Barra?
I don't know. Barra must mean something, but it's like a play on teddy bear, right?
Right.
But Barra must be something.
Yes. So Teddy Barra holiday funnel cake, which it sounds like a tiramisu type of funnel cake. So it's got a sweet espresso syrup, mocha mascarpone cream, dusted with cocoa powder, and topped with mascarpone gelato and ladyfinger cookies. Yes, please.
Does it have something to do with Yogi Berra?
I wondered that too. But Yogi Berra is the baseball player.
Right.
And
that's a stretch.
I don't know.
And then I also thought maybe Berra is short for barista because it's espresso. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Somebody tell us what Teddy Barra means.
Is there a holiday reference with Barra?
Maybe.
I don't know. And Teddy is Teddi.
Yeah, and if it's, I don't know, if it's tiramisu themed, maybe there's some Italian nod there. Somebody with the last name Barra
I'm
that's
looking
Italian.
it up.
Okay.
Teddy Barra. Teddy Barra. Oh, nothing comes up. Wait a second. Apparently it's a country bear.
Teddy Barra is a country bear. Oh my goodness.
That's really bad.
We're embarrassed.
That's terrible.
Oh my goodness.
I have never seen the country bears in my defense. But that's what it says here when I pull it up. Teddy Barra. Watch before it's gone. Country bear Teddy. Oh, Terry Barra. Oh, Terry, Trri, Terry Bear. I don't know anything about it.
Boy.
Anyway,
Okay,
Terry Barra.
It's a nod of some kind. But Aaron wants to try it.
Yeah, it is Teddy Barra.
Okay.
Teddy Barra is the cute little swinging bear at the Country Bears.
How fun.
Which I'm sure people were screaming at their whatever they're listening on, saying, you guys are idiots.
Yes.
We are. Sorry.
Sometimes we don't know our history as well as we should.
That's fine.
We need Asher and Jack.
I know. They probably
They
would
have
totally
known exactly
known
who that was.
Okay. Anyway, Teddy Barra, apparently, it is a nod.
Cute.
Cute. Okay.
So I had a funnel cake with that espresso powder on it 2 years ago when I went for Oogie Boogie Bash with my girlfriends.
How was it? Were you hopped
We
up?
loved it. No, it actually wasn't. And I don't love the taste of coffee or espresso or anything like that, but it added a nice little, I don't know, there was just a nice little kick to it.
Tiramisu is one of my favorite desserts. So I'm totally into that. I will be getting that.
Cool.
You can have a bite.
Okay. Jolly Holiday has an actual Thanksgiving type menu that goes just in November, and then it switches over to, actually not switches over, but it has a Christmas menu that goes from November 10th through the end of holiday time. So the Thanksgiving standouts to me, I love their like cranberry turkey mashup.
Their sandwich,
that they do.
the Thanksmas?
So the Thanksmas sandwich, that's not new. They've had that before.
Right.
Turkey pot pie soup. The ham and pineapple toasted sandwich. I don't remember that from last year, but
it doesn't
sounds
say
good.
it's new.
No.
I know.
It sounds
It does sound
good.
really good.
But the chicken and bacon corn chowder actually does sound amazing to me, and that is new.
And not Kenley, Katie. And Katie.
We're both nicknamed Kiki, so.
That's true. Is obsessed with the Mickey ornament macaron.
I think it's so cute.
It is really cute.
Probably going to be too rich for me, but
it's chocolate and peppermint.
I know. It's so ganache and yummy.
I don't know. How do I feel about a peppermint macaron?
I guess we'll see. It'll probably cut the sweet a little bit, so
Maybe.
that would be nice,
We'll have
right?
to try it. We'll split it.
Yeah, Jolly Holiday always has the prettiest desserts.
That chocolate cake snow globe. There's a chocolate cake snow globe. Layers of chocolate sponge cake, truffle mousse, and chocolate glaze topped with a buttercream tree, red and white pearls, a chocolate star, and snow powder. And then it has a little dome over the top of it.
It's really pretty.
It's really cute.
I love it.
I don't,
and
how do you eat that?
They've got the famous Mickey gingerbread there, too.
You can get that
holiday
resort
time.
wide. You can
Yes.
get that at a lot of different places.
Yep. I wonder how much of this will be available for mobile order. Sometimes they'll save the more popular things
For
off the mobile
that make
order,
you wait
so,
in line.
Yeah.
And then we are getting a seasonal beignet
Beignet.
this year. So we're getting the peppermint beignets back. Have you had those?
Yes, and I think you're supposed to say, Ben, yay.
Beignet! Yay!
Yes, I've had them. They're good.
Are they good?
I like them.
I imagine those are probably pretty tasty.
Yeah, and it looks like you can do a mix of the regular ones and the peppermint ones.
Which is, they've done that in the past with other kinds, but I guess they are doing it again.
Yes.
That's
and I
exciting.
think,
And there's a chocolate dipping sauce that you can get.
And I think the huckleberry mint julep looks amazing.
I think that sounds really good
yummy
too.
and refreshing and festive.
A huckleberry, it's a blend of huckleberry and mint with a hint of lime garnished with fresh mint and blueberry.
We love their seasonal mint juleps. The regular mint julep is great too, but like the strawberry one was really good when they had that. And
Add a little berry to it and it's even better.
If they were asking me, which they're not, I probably would have done a cranberry one for holiday time. But
there are quite a
huckleberry's
few
yummy.
cranberry drinks throughout.
True.
The Hungry Bear, I think I saw that there was a cranberry. Oh no, they have a blood orange drink at the Hungry Bear, but there are some cranberry drinks throughout different places. Galactic Grill has a Galactic Holiday Punch that is made with Sprite, pomegranate, cranberry, and orange juices, garnished with fresh pomegranate seeds. I don't do well with pomegranate seeds. They make my stomach hurt. Cranberries, an orange slice, and a rosemary sprig. I love rosemary, though.
I think that sounds amazing.
I think that sounds really good, too. So there is some cranberry here and there.
There's another holiday punch at Red Rose Tavern that looks really good to me, too, and that is pomegranate, lemonade, and ginger beer with spiced coconut topper.
Oh, yeah, that sounds way good.
Yeah.
I would try that for sure.
Totally.
At the Plaza Inn, there's a new chocolate mint shortcake. I like mint at Christmas time.
Chocolate mint shortcake. I don't know how I feel about that.
So that is a chocolate mint sponge cake with cookie crumbles, whipped topping, and chocolate drizzle.
Mm-hmm. And it's like...
The cake is minty.
It's like an open face cake.
Mm-hmm. Like it looks like a whoopie pie.
They've cut a muffin in half.
Yeah.
They put some whipped cream on it and then put the topper back on.
Yes. A little whoopie pie-ish. And then they always have a holiday cake at the Plaza Inn too. So they'll have a holiday cake there, which I hear is fantastic.
And it's pretty.
It is really pretty.
If it's anything like the cocoa cake that they have during Plaza de Familia in Halloween time at Paradise Garden, it's really good. All right, and then also at Red Rose Tavern, they've got the holiday gray stuff. That's not new. Mickey-shaped gingerbread. And then a new cold brew. And people go crazy for those cold brews. This one's a Mocha Peppermint Tavern cold brew.
I've never understood. I don't mind coffee. I don't drink it frequently. Maybe 3 times a year, really. And I know people love a good peppermint mocha. I don't love peppermint and coffee together.
Interesting.
But I mean, cool.
Would you do like a peppermint hot chocolate though?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
Peppermint and chocolate match up for me. Peppermint and coffee and I know people love them. So I think my taste buds are just weird and off.
Yeah, lots of people use like a peppermint creamer in their coffee.
Yep.
But cold brews are all the rage right now. They've got them all over the resort.
Yep, and there's different ones here and different ones there, and they're seasonal, and they come and they go, and people rate them.
And they have cereal on them sometimes,
yes.
which I think is really weird.
I feel like everyone's old standby is going to be the one at Docking Bay 7.
Yes, which, while we were there, my brother and sister-in-law love that cold brew, and so we were trying to look up the name of it. It's just called
the
cold
black
brew.
Calf.
Black Calf cold brew.
Yeah.
Which I think is a really, they missed the mark on that.
They totally did.
They could have given it a really cool creative name.
For sure.
It's boring.
Something that nobody would know what it was.
Right.
Yeah. Rancho del Zocalo has a holiday special plate, which is a chicken tinga, a beef barbacoa, and a cheese tamale, Spanish rice, beans, and bolillo. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
But it sounds delicious.
We haven't eaten at Rancho del Zocalo in a long time.
Maybe we'll have to do that.
Maybe.
Sticky toffee pudding at Riverbell Terrace. I don't ever go to Riverbell. Have I ever eaten? I don't think I've ever eaten at Riverbell Terrace.
Oh, I have.
Have you?
Yeah, lots
Maybe
of times,
breakfast
actually.
back when they had breakfast. I think I might have done that one time. Sticky toffee pudding, though, is super popular and huge or a variation of it at Liberty Tree Tavern
in Disney World.
Disney World. People love, love, love it so much. So I wonder if this will be similar to that.
Yeah, maybe. It's a jar. And they don't have a picture of it up here.
No. So we don't get to know what it looks like. Here's another cranberry offering, cranberry apple tart. That sounds good.
It does, and it looks good.
The Royal Street Veranda has cookies and cream fritters. They often have seasonal fritters that you can get. And then there's a sour cream cheese dipping sauce if you want that as well.
Sweet cream cheese, not sour.
Oh, whoopsies.
Sour cream. Gross.
Sweet
I'm
cream.
just kidding.
How about the holiday Dole Whip?
Yeah, at Tropical Hideaway.
Yes.
It sounds good.
My least favorite thing about Tropical Hideaway is no mobile order.
Yes, and hard to find seating in there.
So hard to find seating. And the line is always out into Adventureland. Not worth it to me when I can order something somewhere else.
Right.
And just grab it. But if you're into different specialty Dole Whips, this is a strawberry lime, I guess, swirl with gummy topper and seasonal sprinkles. There's no picture of it either. I'm skeptical about the gummy topper.
I'm sure it's pretty. It's probably like a gummy worm.
Like a
gummy worm or a gummy bird or gummy Christmas tree.
So like a gummy candy?
Yeah.
Not just like a gummy gel?
No, I'm guessing it's gummy candies.
Okay.
I've seen they've had seasonal ones before that
Gummy
had
gels?
like gummy bear type something on it.
The gels that go on things remind me of the old fluoride. Do you remember the old fluoride that we had to have in the trays that you'd put in your mouth and had to sit for 2 minutes?
Yes.
And it was the longest 2 minutes of your life.
That's funny.
Troubadour Tavern, which is back by the Fantasyland Theater. They're famous for their baked potatoes.
Yes.
People love the baked potatoes there.
And with the Lion King show still going, up until January 7th, you can go grab a potato and sit and watch the Lion King show.
And this is they have a seasonal potato. It's going to be pulled smoked turkey. It's all those turkey legs that they can't get rid of. They're going to use that for this. Pulled smoked turkey, whipped cream cheese, stuffing, cranberry sauce, gravy, and fried onions. That sounds so good.
It does sound good. I have turkey leg news that I forgot to share on my recap. Turkey legs were sold out park-wide while we were there at one point. We went to...
Was Heath so disappointed?
So, yes, because he was actually going to get one. We went to, Poultry Palace.
Oh, okay.
While we were waiting for something, and I just needed water. I just needed water to drink. I went up there to order, and he was like, just grab me a turkey leg while you're up there. They were sold out.
Just grab me a turkey.
But
who says that?
While we were waiting in line, probably 10 people came up
to try to get turkey legs?
Ask for turkey legs because the rest of the resort was sending people there to get the turkey legs because they were gone everywhere else. And he was like, no, we sold out of them also. And they didn't have any chicken left either. It was so bizarre.
Why?
I don't know.
There was no reason.
No reason, just that they were out.
What is happening?
So funny. And then my other turkey leg news, because it's turkey leg news time, when we were eating at Lamplight and one of our listeners happened to be there at the same time and flagged me down and we chatted for a little while. As he was walking away, he looked over at Heath and he goes, make sure you grab a turkey leg for me. So I thought that was so cute.
That is really cute.
He's famous for his turkey legs.
Of course. Yes. But he didn't get one.
No, he sure didn't. I know.
Poor
Next time. We're going back in January, so we'll try and get a turkey. And he's going to need protein, right?
Right. Oh, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. He's going to be eating all the turkey legs. They'll be sold out again, guys.
Okay, back to the holiday menu.
Okay. Churros throughout Disneyland.
Lots and lots of new churros.
Lots of new churros.
Tons.
Gingerbread. That's surprising to me that that's new.
Yes. It's such an obvious choice.
Right.
An obvious combo.
Gingerbread churro with a butterscotch dipping sauce.
Which I love butterscotch.
Do you?
I might give that a try.
Do it.
Okay.
There's a chestnut churro.
That's also very
I have some bad
Christmassy.
churro news, actually, too, coming up here in just a minute. Or at least some bad churro speculation.
Okay.
Stand by. There's my teaser for later in the
All right.
episode. Chocolate sugar churro, with a peppermint ganache dipping sauce. Those are both new as well. Sugar plum churro. This is a churro that is rolled in tart raspberry sugar, and that has a marshmallow dipping sauce. I think that one sounds really good.
Yeah, I have not typically been a fan of the
marshmallow,
the sweet and sour combo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the sour apple churro. Not a fan of that one.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what else they've done. Some like a tart.
They had
flavor.
a sour cherry for a minute.
Yeah.
I really liked the sour cherry cream cheese pretzel.
Oh, okay.
When that was out. So maybe I'll try that.
Okay.
Speaking of cream cheese pretzels, they are bringing back the toffee cream cheese
That's
pretzel,
right.
which is one of my favorites.
It's really good.
So
That was a good one.
So I highly recommend that. And then they're also doing something new with popcorn this year.
Yes.
A freshly popped buttered popcorn served with M&Ms, chocolate candies, and mini marshmallows. I think that sounds fun.
That sounds fun.
Christmas time popcorn is what it's called.
For sure. And then there is, this is exciting, I think, a new candy coming to Candy Palace and Trolley Treats. And then I think it's available elsewhere too, but peppermint patties.
Yes, those look good.
Yes, I think that's going to be really fun. And peppermint bark. So super fun new candies.
We are going to come back 50 pounds heavier.
So that's something that we could just bring back and throw in the freezer. We don't have to eat it while we're there.
Right.
Which I think we should.
We should totally. Have it for the year.
Enjoy it.
And when Katie texted me in all caps about the candy canes, what did I text about on all caps? There is a sourdough Christmas tree pull apart. We like to bring home a sourdough loaf for our kids for souvenirs that we bring home. We typically will grab a loaf, each of us. Mm-hmm. This one's so cute. And there's a snowman. And there was something else too. I saw another one too. I can't remember what it was.
I wonder if they'll... Oh, a candy cane.
A candy cane, that's
I wonder
right.
if they'll keep Baymax around too.
And Mickey?
Yeah, so when we were there, Baymax was available at the cart outside. You could only get Mickey inside at Aunt Cass's Cafe.
Okay.
So
I'm going to
just
get...
FYI.
I'm for sure going to get one of those pull-apart
But it looks like the Christmas tree pull-apart and the snowman are available in Aunt Cass Cafe, and then the candy cane is the one that will be available at the...
The candy cane's also available in Aunt Cass. So.
And the Christmas tree pull-apart.
Cool.
All
well,
three
you can
of
get
them at the
both,
bread cart.
both places.
Yeah, fun.
Good. That makes me happy because I will for sure buy getting one of those.
Can you mobile order those through Aunt Cass Cafe?
I tried last time because I forgot, and during Oogie Boogie I could not,
Right?
Because I forgot during the day, and I didn't know if I'd be able to. So I don't know if you can during regular hours, but I could not in Oogie Boogie.
Interesting.
Award Wieners has a sandwich that sounds pretty good. The Hollywood beef dip. I'm a sucker for a good French dip.
Me too. That sounds really good.
Yep. So
and
this
a
is
jalapeno spiced au
yes,
jus.
I think that sounds way good. And there's caramelized onion on it, fried pickles, provolone. I think it sounds like a masterpiece.
Avocado too. That's a fun
I think
combo.
it'll be a good one.
All right.
Do we see anything for schmoozies?
Guys, Schmoozies is still closed for now. That's all you need to know.
We don't know.
We don't know what's going on with Schmoozies.
Well, we have a suspicion, but
So there's tons of fun holiday-themed alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks around the park, DCA specifically. The Cozy Cone has a chili cone queso, which they've had before.
yes, I think I need to try that. I've
chicken
never
pesto
tried that.
cone.
Yes, I'm going to try that.
I feel like we tried it, but it's been a long, long time.
I
so
think
don't
I've heard it's
remember.
pretty good. And the other thing at the Cozy Cone that people really, really love is that peppermint soft serve.
Yes. And it's very Instagrammable and it's
Super.
huge.
Yes.
Ooh,
And
cranberry yogurt churro.
Doesn't
Did you see
sound
that?
great to me.
No.
No. And here's the bad news, guys. Speaking of churros, which I'm sure we'll come back to in just a second, but Willie's Churro Cart has, what is it, an almond? Let me find it really quickly.
All
on
you need
this
to know
menu.
is it's not the fluffernutter.
Correct. Almond churro rolled in cinnamon sugar, topped with almond butter, white icing, and roasted sliced almonds. No thanks. I'm just not going to eat it. It sounds fine.
Well, we have plenty of other churros to try. Anyway.
Well, and I'm rebelling because seriously, it's getting old, guys. The whole back and forth. I can't handle the roller coaster of emotions
yeah,
with the changing up of the churros at
yeah,
Willie's.
it's too much.
The fluffernutter is Christmassy enough. We could have
think
just
so.
get some red chocolate chips. Call
yeah,
it good.
yeah, or do mini M&Ms.
There you go. That would have been
The
fine.
mini red and green Christmas M&Ms.
That would have been just fine.
It looks like the Christmas tree pull-apart sourdough bread is also available at Mortimer's Market.
Oh.
Which I don't know. Do they typically have sourdough over there?
Hold on. Pause. Where's Mortimer's Market?
Isn't that the one when you first come into the park by the lockers?
Oh, yes. I believe so.
There's usually fresh fruit and
Yeah.
drinks and chips
And a fuel
stuff
rod
there.
station.
And a fuel
which
rod
is why
station.
I'm always there.
Bathrooms, lockers, cuties. That's all you need for
Pickles.
a successful park day.
Yes.
I don't remember if they've ever had bread available there.
I don't know if they
Maybe
have
they're
either.
anticipating it'll be popular
The
enough.
Fairfax Market has sometimes had bread, haven't they? That's the one on Hollywood Boulevard, is that right?
Possibly, but I don't remember seeing bread there ever. I
Well,
don't feel like it's big enough for that.
we'll know soon. Floats V8 has a gingerbread shake, gingerbread spiced milkshake with whipped cream and holiday bunt cake. I think that sounds really yummy.
so
it's a cute
sweet.
little bunt cake on top of it. It's a darling.
Lots of cranberry themed drinks here.
Yes, and lots of cranberry themed drinks, specifically at the Hollywood Lounge.
Yes. Ooh, the cran raspberry for refresher at Studio Catering Company sounds really good.
Studio Catering Company also always has a really good burrito.
Yes, and this one is no exception.
Yeah, I think this one looks way good. So pork belly adobo, fried rice. Oh, that's all one thing.
Yes.
There is no comma there.
Yes.
Pork belly adobo fried rice. Pancit?
Pancit?
What is that? Like pancetta?
Yes.
Like a ham of some sort? And lumpia in a warm flour tortilla with a sweet chili dipping sauce. I will try that.
Lumpia. So lumpia lumpia is already burrito-like. It's like an
I'm
egg
zooming
roll.
in. I'm zooming in. Oh, yeah.
Like a spring roll,
And it's in the
right?
middle. Zoom in
Yeah.
on that. You can see it. It's got like an egg roll in the middle of it.
How fun.
It's like
I bet that extra crunch is nice.
burrito inception.
Yeah.
A burrito within a burrito within a burrito.
I love it.
I'm down. And they have a cran raspberry
Right.
refresher,
This
which
is the one that I think sounds really good.
I think that sounds really good too. What is it?
Cranberry and raspberry lemonade with a splash of Sprite, topped with mint and a cherry.
Yep, I'll be getting that.
I like it.
And I love too that you can mobile order those.
Yeah, Willie's Churros. It's got the almond churro. We don't need to talk about that
We do not need
anymore.
to talk about that anymore. And then back in Paradise Garden Grill, we've talked about this before. Their menu is always seasonal, so it changes frequently throughout the year. This time of year, say that first thing for me. Tacos?
Gobernador?
Yeah. But how do you say it in Espanol? Gobernador?
Gobernador.
What does it mean? It makes me think of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was going to say, I think it's the Spanish for Arnold Schwarzenegger. Maybe I'll look that up really fast.
Okay, you
talk
up.
about it.
It's Chipotle marinated shrimp tacos with pepper jack cheese served with Spanish rice and refried beans. That sounds good for me. It sounds terrible for Katie. She would die. They also have a loaded torta, which they had a torta last year, but this year it's chicken milanesa, carnitas, sliced ham, chorizo beans, panela cheese, onions, avocado spread, and tomatoes. And I think that sounds really, really good.
Okay, are you ready for this?
But hold on one second. They serve it with a wedge of street-style watermelon.
I saw that. It's got like tahini on it.
Tahini? Okay.
All right, so tacos, Gobernador
Yeah.
are a wonderful mix of taco and quesadilla.
Oh.
Then are filled with delicious combination of chunky pieces of shrimp and vegetables, onion, tomatoes, and a tasty mix of herbs and spices.
That sounds delicious. And I bet Arnold's a fan.
Yes, it's probably like a not chalupa. What's the
like a Crunchwrap Supreme type of thing?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picturing. Like here's another Inception.
Okay.
A taco within a quesadilla within a taco.
Yes. They're layering all the things. And the street-style watermelon is lime juice and chili lime seasoning and chamoy.
Oh, yeah.
It's all the things.
Which they do a lot of fruit, like mangoes, pineapple, that kind of stuff.
They also have a drink sometimes throughout the year that I know people really, really love. I don't see it on here, but I think it's like a watermelon candy type of drink.
Yeah.
They do this year on their menu. They have, can you hear my stomach growling?
No.
Thank goodness, because it is going wild over here. Mango candy cocktail, tequila and mango with a chamoy and chili lime seasoned rim. And I bet that's delicious. And then
Al Pastor pizza. So people really like the specialty pizzas at Boardwalk.
Yes, they sometimes have a French dip pizza there that I've heard
a lot
really
of
good
people
things about.
have said good things about.
Yep.
This one's an Al Pastor with chorizo beans. Chorizo. Somebody corrected me one time.
It's not chorizo? It's chorizo.
Chorizo. Marinated pork, pineapple, cilantro, onions, and avocado salsa. And you can get it by the slice or a whole pie. If your whole family is into it, get a whole pie.
That sounds good. Also, the things that you can get at Trolley Treats and Candy Palace that we mentioned are also probably going to be available at Marceline's if you're not going into the parks, or if you want to grab it maybe on the last day as a souvenir to take home. And then there's a bunch of holiday popcorn buckets, sippers, really cute things. Those will sell out.
Yeah, straw clips.
Yep.
All that kind of stuff. And then in downtown Disney, there's a bunch of holiday offerings. Aaron will be super excited about this one. At Beignets Expressed, maple bacon glazed beignets.
Ugh.
So if you are a maple bar with bacon kind of a fan, that sounds delightful.
And if you're not, it sounds awful.
And then a couple of specialty churros, or no, just one specialty churro at California Churro, and that's the peppermint hot chocolate churro. Marceline's will have, did you say this already? That Marceline's will have all of those baked goods.
Yes. The peppermint patties, if you're wanting to take them home and freeze them.
And you can mobile order that.
Yep.
All of the restaurants like Naples, Splitsville, Tortilla Joe's.
You can't mobile order it. Can you mobile order at Marceline's?
I think so. Marceline's mobile order.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Okay. Is that it for that, for main menus?
I think so. When you go into the Grand Californian, they also will have a treat cart that's got hot chocolate and baked goods.
I learned last when I was there in September that treat cart, at least for when I was there, was not open early in the day.
Oh, good to know. So maybe like lunchtime and later.
Yeah, I ran in to grab the Calavera.
Oh, yeah.
Gingerbread
the gingerbread
dude,
guy. Yeah.
And they were close. They weren't there. Okay, should we talk about the Festival of Holidays marketplaces? Honestly, I'm going to say this. Wait, do we know how much the
Sip and Savor?
Sip and Savor is for this?
I don't, but let me see if it pulls it up.
I'm looking to see if it's here too. I don't see it as pricing.
But typically they offer a Sip and Savor pass.
There's going to be 8 tabs on this Sip and Savor that you can use for select food and non-alcoholic beverages.
And they usually have a discount for Magic Key holders.
Correct. They'll have a Magic Key discount. And for 8, it's usually, what, like 60?
Something like that.
Let me see if I can find it really quick if I can Google it. I'm looking at Disney's page and they don't have it on there. Okay. This doesn't make sense to me, but that's okay. So I found it on, I don't even know where this is, but someone said that the 2024 price hasn't been announced yet.
We don't need to know that one.
But the 2023 price was $59 with a $5 Magic Key discount. I'm wondering if they meant...
I think they meant 23 and 22.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they meant like the 2022 2022 to 2023 and the 2023 to 2024. Although it's only 7 days into 2024, so I wouldn't call it that. Anyway, about $60 for 8 tabs. So it's a good deal if you're purchasing certain things. Not for everything.
It's shareable, so it doesn't have to be used by one person. You can use it. But don't tear your tabs off before you get up to the booth.
Yes, so don't send your kid with a tab to go get something to eat. They won't be able to use it.
Once it's torn off, it's invalid.
I'm actually a little disappointed with the menu.
Are you?
Kind of. I just feel like as I'm looking at it, there's not a ton that I need to try. I think we should for sure get like a sip and savor pass and
try a few things.
Yeah, for sure try a few things.
But we don't need to try it all.
Well, no. Did you know, I learned this a few weeks ago, that multiple are tamales. One is a tamal. Did you know that?
I didn't.
I've
heard that word before, but I don't know that I ever thought about it.
It's a singular tamale. Grandma's Recipes is going to have a barbacoa tamal. And so that sounds good. I like tamales.
They're bringing back, one of my favorites is that braised pork belly adobo with garlic rice. I really enjoyed that one.
Is it good?
That's at Favorite Things. The queso fundido.
I've heard good things about
the
that.
Impossible Chorizo is really good.
Okay.
That's coming back. Lots of fun drinks.
There is a esquites, carnitas, mac and cheese. I think that sounds pretty good.
I feel like we tried that one. I feel like, and it was good.
I
liked the puffed rice was a good, fun texture.
Do they have, is this the time of year that they have the Snickers?
Yes, macaron.
Macaron?
Yes. I don't see that on here anywhere. Interesting. Like the Festival of Holidays, they set up all those booths, right? And I don't know how many booths there are. Like 6 or 7, 8 maybe. But then they also have a ton of Festival of Holidays food scattered throughout the regular restaurants.
Yes. There is also, this sounds really good. I will need to get this. At the Merry Mashups, there's a Southern mac and cheese with andouille sausage and spiced panko crunch. That sounds pretty tasty. Winter Sliderland, there is a beef brisket slider with smoked onions and horseradish ketchup on a pretzel roll. Also, yes.
Honey glazed turkey leg, Mickey-shaped gingerbread cookie, and Cantoritos pineapple. Says that is all available at outdoor vending locations. And I don't understand if that's part of Festival of Holidays or not.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you love on this list?
No, but I'll report back after I put some of it in my stomach.
Yeah. So
we
were
let
talking
you know
about
what I love.
For our, so here's a little plug for our meetup coming up in March.
Yes.
Put it on your calendars. We are officially planning on March 8th through the 11th.
Yes, that weekend.
And we will have something planned for each day. Don't feel obligated to come for all of it. You can come for one thing or all of it, whatever you want to do. But we were talking about it would be really fun to do a food and wine festival, like
foodie review
where we have like a poll and everybody gets to vote on their favorites. We should do that at Christmas time too.
That would be really fun. Maybe we will.
We'll put some stuff up on Instagram and we'll just like keep you posted. We can rate things as we go. Maybe we'll put them in stories. I don't know.
Do you feel like with 8 things, do you feel like we can do 8 things?
Like, would you think we would do less?
I don't know. Yeah.
Or more?
No, less.
Okay.
Pause and back up. Here's the macaron. It's not the Snickers, but it's similar. It's the Mad Santa macaron inspired by the Disney Plus series, The Santa Clauses.
Oh, okay.
And it's a chocolate macaron filled with ganache, peanut butter mousse, and salted pretzels.
That sounds pretty good.
That sounds pretty good. So that's probably taking the place of the Snickers, which has been popular the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see if that's as good as the other. You've had the Snickers macaron.
Uh-huh.
And you liked it? It was frozen.
Yes.
Weirdly frozen.
It was still good, though.
Okay. So we can find 8 things. I'm sure of it.
Oh, for sure.
We'll sample 8 little things. Tell us what you think we should eat.
Yeah. If you want to reach out to us and give us your top things that you want to know about, then we'll compile a list. Interesting.
I'm excited.
The Lamplight Lounge has got some new stuff.
Do they?
Holiday special duck confit.
Oh, no thanks.
Pan dulce donuts.
Yes.
Warm and fluffy donuts dipped in cajeta and topped with pan dulce crumbles paired with a champorado dipping sauce. They're giving us all kinds of fun stuff to pronounce today.
And I'm not even trying it. Good luck to you, Katie.
Thanks.
I'll forward all of the critiques to you when I get them.
Pam Test Kitchen has got a new cold brew, and Smoke Jumpers has got some new stuff. Sonoma Terrace has got some new stuff. Studio Catering Company. Terran Treats. Well, no, Terran Treats has got a hot chocolate churro. That's not new.
I'll take it though. A hot chocolate churro sounds good.
Sounds fun. Okay. Oh, Here's a churro near Goofy Sky School that looks interesting.
What is it?
Fresas, which is strawberries.
Yes.
Con crema,
Okay.
coated in cinnamon sugar and topped with strawberries saturated in condensed milk.
Okay, that sounds really good, actually. And I don't love strawberries.
It looks all right.
It looks all right. I would try that.
We're gonna
I'm
need
into it.
We're gonna need to be there for 10 days instead of 2.
At least we'll plan it. We'll plan it well. We'll be efficient. I don't think we're riding a lot of rides. I think we're just going to be eating food and checking things out.
Yep. All right, everybody. I think that's it for the holiday time.
For the food.
So-
We'll do a little holiday 101 next week, maybe, or soon.
Yes. Well, probably next week. 'Cause
Probably
you're going to
next
need
week.
to know about it before you go.
Yes.
But this is your weekly reminder to follow us on Instagram at Ropedrop.Parkhop. And our Facebook group is called Rope Dropping and Park Hopping. Go join it. It's fun.
Yes. And if you haven't already subscribed to our podcast, we love that so much. Oh, thank you very much, everybody. We hit our 400 reviews and ratings.
Yay.
So
But keep
thank
them
you
coming.
so
Let's
much.
get to 500 now.
Yes, now our next goal is 500. Let's see if we can do it by next week. Just kidding. But we appreciate those so much. So thanks for ratings and reviews. Subscribe. Share with your friends. If you know someone who's going to Disneyland, send them our way.
Yes, please. All right. We'll see you next week.
Bye.